Race number 7 of the 2022 Tour, the Virginia's for Lovers 125. Mason Diaz will lead the field through the KRC Power Steering start zone, and the Virginia's for Lovers 125 is underway. Race quickly is going to be near the front of the field for the third spot. Carter Langley looking on the outside of Carson Quapple, and caution is out for that giant piece of whatever it is on the back straightaway. There it is.
Ooh, looks to be that rocker. Yeah. Big old piece of metal there.
The camera is, and we see there's a big door ding, and we may have found the source of that metal. Blake, what can you tell us down there?
Well, obviously, Tony, you can see here the considerable amount of damage here on the left side door here. You can see that big hole that they've...
You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a good one here as Mason Diaz and Landon Pembleton lead him to the green.
Through the KRC Power Steering restart zone, Mason Diaz on the loud pedal. Side by side with Landon Pembleton, and caution lights are on, and that might be why. Yikes, that's not good.
It's Connor Jones there.
Yeah, Parker Eatman, it's like he missed a gear.
Yeah, big time there. The 95 checks up, but Connor...
Look at Jared Fryer.
Yeah, really just nowhere to go.
Hayden Swank caught a huge piece of that. Very fun. Going to take a moment to compose himself as we are racing yet again through the KRC Power Steering restart zone. Mason Diaz, the leader one more time, back to turn 3.
Carter Langley didn't look like he got the best restart there. He's trying to battle his way back up on the outside, back around Carson Quaffle, but it looks like Carson's going to clear him going into 1.
Look at this. Jonathan Schaefer looking very racy now in that 91 car in turn number 3. Schaefer underneath the Carter Langley. That would be for position number 5. And
the 8 car we see stopped up here in the top of turn 2.
Oh, that is Chase Burrow. Yellow is out outside turn 2. So it looks like, he gets rolling. That may be a flat tire or some suspension issue. But very slowly trying to come back to the pits is Chase Burrow. 49 laps are complete. Mason Diaz is the control car through the KRC Power Steering restart zone. Landon Pembleton alongside. Green flag is out. And the drag race to turn number 1 may have been won by Landon Pembleton. Look at him on the outside. Big run down the backstretch. Can he clear Diaz for the race lead?
Here he comes out of turn 4, has the nose on Diaz, will claim the lead. Lap going into turn 1 and 2 here. Diaz still putting up a fight there. Pembleton into turn 3, still has a car on him here. Will he clear him out of 4? Yes, he will. Not quite yet.
Nonetheless, new leader scored in lap 50, Landon Pembleton, whether it was by an inch or a mile. His nose crossed the line first.
Second here, we got Connor Hall on the inside of Mason Diaz there. Could Diaz be fading? Could the car be, or could this be a strategy, Tony?
I don't know. We're past halfway. I think Diaz may have lost the handle slightly in this one. Maybe Connor Hall's car just getting that much better as he moves up. Hall now to second as Diaz falls back to third. So Connor Hall going to chase down Landon Pembleton for the race lead here with 59 laps to go.
Connor Hall keeping that mid-distance in second there.
Oh, caution. Yellow is out. There in turn number 2, Parker Eatman has encountered the concrete. So second yellow Parker Eatman has been involved in. Welcome to the Cars Tour, Parker Eatman. It has not been a good day for him. That has all the hallmarks of a right front tire. That
does. Looks like it could be a tire. Yep, definitely a flat tire there. Maybe look at that change to get him back out on the lead lap.
He is the Solid Rock Carriers pace car. Makes its way off the racing surface. Landon Pembleton, the leader, and the control car into turn number 1. And for the first time, he now has somebody to his outside as Connor Hall leans on him on the right straightaway.
Landon Pembleton in the turn. Connor Hall going to give him a shot there out of 4 right back underneath of him. Don't know that he was necessarily too happy with that pinch there off the back.
I was going to say, I don't think Connor Hall appreciated being maybe shoved up in the outside wall there. Look at that. Pembleton slipped right there in turn number 3. Open the door for Connor Hall to take a stab at the race lead. Up to his door off turn number 2 is Connor Hall. Ooh, Hall over the bump. could perhaps Landon Pembleton have a chink in the armor as they make contact again?
There's the Carson Quapple right there following in suit like a snake lurking in the grass there, looking to bounce on whatever he can.
Meanwhile, this fight up front, it's a good one. Side by side, sideways, contact nearly again in turn number 3. Pembleton and Connor Hall. This is a fantastic race for their battle for the race lead.
Connor Hall back to the inside of Landon Pembleton, gets a really good run out of turn 2, charging turn 3. Pushes Pembleton up the racetrack.
We saw him get that run as Connor Hall now takes the lead on lap number 79. First time tonight for him as Pembleton's back to second.
Maybe that could have what has been happening. Maybe he's got some damage to the right front, could have knocked the toe in or out somehow. And maybe that's why he's fading, because definitely something to miss. Ooh, the 41 up the racetrack.
Problems for Davey Callahan. He is way off the pace in turn number 1. Up the racetrack, could it be another flat right front tire? That car very slow. He'll make his way down to the bottom. We will stay green. Jonathan Schaefer, Caden Honeycutt. Schaefer wants 4th away from the 12 of Honeycutt. And here goes Quapple for P2.
Quapple with those glowing red front brake rotors. Clearly has a lot of front brake in that race car. I think maybe that's a good option for him to have late in the race if that car gets tight. But definitely moving on to second. He is charging hard for Connor Hall in first.
Schaefer going to clear the 12 of Caden Honeycutt. That's for P4 just behind them. Man, Jacob Hefner, haven't talked about him very much this weekend at all, but guess what? Here he is inside the top 5. What a run for him. You mentioned it, Minnie. Started in the 18th spot, has now cracked the top 5.
All right, Davey Callahan out early here at Dominion.
Thank you very much, Blake, as we see another car on the outside wall. Chad McCumbee has problems in turn 2, and yellow is out for the Aaron's Dream Machine. That is a nightmare for current second place point man Chad McCumbee. The window net is down with 32 laps to go, and it appears Chad McCumbee's shot at this one may be over. 92 laps are complete. Connor Hall, the leader through the KRC Power Steering Restart Zone. Carson Quapple alongside. The drag race to turn 1 is won by Connor Hall, but again, that top lane really getting some momentum on the restart.
Carson Quapple gets a big run down the back straightaway on the top of Connor Hall.
Hall going to continue to hold on. He'll lead the lap, but Carson Quapple, he's there on the outside. Can Hall continue to fend him off? He can. Oh, we continue to watch this fight, and Jacob Hefner takes over 4th away from the 91 of Jonathan Schaefer. Let's head down to Blake McCandless, who I believe may have Chad McCumbee.
Caught up with Chad McCumbee. Chad, what happened there?
Something broke. Starting out, I thought everything was okay. I felt like our car was pretty balanced and just couldn't get a run on guys we needed to. And then we just started having like more and more issues, and started hearing some funny sounds. And I don't know if like we had a drive line issue, transmission rear end. I don't know if it's engine. I don't know what it is, but something in the drive line broke, unfortunately. So
Connor Hall has checked out, and we see the 95, Jacob Hefner, get in the back of that 0, Landon Pembleton.
This is a career run for Jacob Hefner. He's had some good ones before, but 18th to 4th, now looking for 3rd on one of the nation's hottest prospects in Landon Pembleton. This is one that I think Jacob Hefner is going to circle and go, man, we belong in the Cars Tour after a run like this. I think everybody else is going to say that because he continues to try to get by Landon Pembleton. Pembleton running him pretty tight, though, Minnie, not giving him a lot of room.
Not at all. Landon Pembleton is going to give it all he's got. He's definitely faded a little bit. I don't think he's got what he's got for the leader, but definitely going to run him as hard as he can and try and maintain that position. But you see Hefner clears him getting into 3.
So Jacob Hefner now moves to position number 3. So a former winner here, Finley trying to come forward, but again, maybe running out of laps as Schaefer moves Pembleton off the bottom. Problems back straightaway. Brandon Pierce has lost a tire. We are under caution, and that is exactly what Jacob Hefner wanted to see. Not so much Brandon Pierce as it slows us with approximately 13 laps to go. Let's find out how this one turns out, shall we? Through the KRC Power Steering Restart Zone, Connor Hall, the leader, and the control car brings him down at a snail's pace. Green flag is out, and look at Carson Quapple. Quapple, big slide, Hefner up to 2nd. Here comes the 91 of Jonathan Schaefer, and Carson Quapple has a problem. Quapple, a flat right front tire, it appears, in the iRacing car. Yellow, caution is out. Carson Quapple has stopped in turn number 2. And I don't know what the issue is. We assume a right front tire, possibly something else. Check that. Race control has just come across. They knew it was a tire. They have issued a 2-lap penalty to Carson Quapple for intentionally stopping to bring out a yellow. Through the KRC Power Steering Restart Zone, Connor Hall is the leader and the control car. Behind him, 3 drivers who have never won a Cars Tour race. As we race off at turn number 2, Hall takes the lead all to himself ahead of Jacob Hefner. Well, again, but give it a couple laps because Jacob Hefner didn't lose nearly as much that time. Problems turn 2 nearly. Jonathan Finley, Bobby McCarty. How in the world did they not wad it up?
That was a close one there. Bobby was able to collect it back up and get back going.
Hall into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. White flag is in the air for Connor Hall.
Connor Hall's going to sail it into 1 and 2.
Hall started this race all the way back in the 4th spot. Had to pass 3 very strong horses to get to this point. And for the second time in his Cars Tour career, Connor Hall will emerge a winner at the Virginia's for Lovers 125. Connor Hall to Edelbrock Victory Lane here at the Dominion Raceway. Here he comes out of the race car. Connor Hall is now a 2-time winner in the Solid Rock Carriers Cars Tour. We could see this car was very good. But how worried were you, A, about possibly a flat tire running over something? B, those restarts with 3 hungry guys who have never won a Cars Tour race behind you?
Yeah, I know. I mean, as far as, an ailment, I felt pretty good. And, if there was a caution, I stayed completely on the other end of the, racetrack from it groove-wise. Just tried not to run anything over. I know Hefner and Honeycutt, guys like that were coming. So we just had to execute on every restart. And, we had a really good car. And we had joked. We were really loose all weekend. Crew Chief Steven looked at me and said, we're either going to be really good or really loose. So luckily we were really good. And it's just such a pleasure to drive for these Chad Bryant Racing guys.
How much easier, if you will, was it to win this race now that you won one already at Jacksonville? Does it start to feel like maybe this is kind of what you're meant to do and how to win these things?
I mean, they never get easier. I think, honestly, I had a really humbling experience at Franklin. I got in a slap fight too early into the race, and, it cost 2 good cars a chance to have a win. So, and then Langley humbled me a little bit. I thought we were going to be a little bit better than that, but just kind of took 2 weeks off, went fishing a little bit, and just kind of dropped back and punted and came in here with a good attitude, and, it obviously helped.
Well, Connor Hall, you've closed the point gap on the guys in front of you, and you're now a 2-time Solid Rock Carriers Cars Tour winner. And I think there are some people here that are pretty happy about that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Connor Hall, a winner here in Edelbrock Victory Lane.
Jacob Hefner, though, came up just short, but an incredible second-place run. What did the car feel like right there? What more did you need to try to chase him down at the end?
Probably just to start about, I'd say, 10, 15 spots better. I kind of shot myself in the foot in qualifying. We didn't really have crazy fast speed in practice, but I was just telling, the Carroll Speed Shop guys, like, man, this thing drives really good. I think we got a good piece in the race, and they kept me confident. And I'll tell you what, it was a rocket ship in the race. Just needed a little bit more to get them. I think I probably used a little too much tire there late in the run, but I can't thank Justin Carroll, John Carroll, all the Carroll Speed Shop guys, Hefner's Towing, and JH Graphic Designs. Good points night, and hopefully get us a win here soon.